going on, everybody? Real Squad here. What's happening? Hope everybody's having like a happy holidays, you know, all that good stuff. We finally here with the Spider-Man No Way Home spoiler review. We made it. We made it.
The spoiler review.
Quick things before we start this off. It's already at 600 million over the weekend, the global opening, so it's on the way to making $1 billion. So this is gonna.
It's gotta be some kind of record.
It gotta be, because this is like pandemic time. So you know what I'm saying. Like that's big. That's a big deal.
It's a very big deal.
First things first. Daredevil. I gotta get it out the way real quick. You haven't been watching Hawkeye like that. I have. The last episode is coming out on Wednesday. So they already introduced Kingpin last episode. So now we officially got Daredevil in the Spider-Man No Way Home movie as Spider-Man's attorney. So, and he gets him off the hook.
Yeah.
But it was fun though, you know what I'm saying? He stopped the little brick coming through the windows.
My man Murdoch.
How you feel about that?
That was saucy, bro. Like, it was unexpected. It was like, it's one of those things that was like, damn, bro, they really are going there with this. That's what I knew. I'm like, they're going to go there.
That was like one of the first moments that was like, even when he came on screen, it was like, okay, this is like you said, this is happening right now.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
like, they doing
shit.
this.
You know what I'm saying? That was the first oh shit moment.
They going all the way with this. Okay.
Yeah. So, like I said, make sure y'all check out that Hawkeye, because Kingpin is in that. So they bringing both these characters in the fold. What you gonna say?
Oh, nah, they just, they caught, when he caught the brick.
Oh, yeah.
That was hella tight. Like that was the stamp. Like, this, all right. Because, you know, before that, they didn't know. Like, nobody in the room knew that he was Daredevil, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, nobody knows for real.
How'd you do that?
Yeah.
I'm
like,
a great
so
lawyer.
That stamped it. Like, you know, when he caught the brick, that, like, stamped, like, no, this is for sure Daredevil. Like,
Right.
It's not just, like, him and he's just playing a guy that looks like, nah, this is
Right.
Daredevil. Because
No
he has
Ralph Boner.
Right, he has the powers. And I also like how Spider-Man, like, you know, try to put his hand up too, like, you feel me? Showing, like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I got.
I would have had it.
I had it, but yeah, you caught it. You was closer. Feel me? And also, oh yeah, I think, I didn't the dude that played Daredevil play in the first, the dude that played Kingpin playing the first Daredevil with Ben Affleck.
No, that was a black Kingpin in that movie.
Nah, he played somebody else. He didn't play Kingpin. He played.
You think he played a different
I think
character?
so.
In that
I'm
movie?
not sure. We'll look it up.
We'll check. If it is, we'll bring the character
We'll
up.
bring it
That'd
up.
be tight though if he was.
Yeah.
But he legendary, Vincent
Yeah.
D'Onofrio. Doc Ock. I'm gonna come back to this.
Okay.
Doc Ock and Jamie Foxx as Electro and Green Goblin as the Green Goblin.
William Dafoe. Yeah, Doc Ock, bruh. Shout out, bruh. That, like, always, like, he played great Doc Ock last time.
Yeah, he pretty much he came in again with the his arms being like controlling him and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout the movie, our Peter ends up fixing him or whatever with the special machine that Tony Stark got that can do anything. The anything machine, that's what we're gonna call it. The fabricator.
The fabricator.
But yeah, he ends up becoming good again, and like the majority of the movie, he actually is helping Tom Holland's Peter Pan, fight through this or whatever. So it's pretty dope seeing him, like, you know, switch sides and become a good guy.
Yeah.
Because like he ended in his movie as a good guy. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that was cool. Jamie Foxx Electro and his new look is fire.
Fire. Thank you, bro. Why did y'all
man.
make him look like
He's
that?
actually cool now. You know
he
what I'm
looks
saying?
like
He's cool.
All right. So if you turned your body into pure energy, kind of like Dr. Manhattan, feel me, and you could rematerialize your body, you will be the best version of yourself. And that's what I'm gonna go with. You feel me? I'm not gonna go into, oh, he looked different than the first movie. I'm gonna just say he materialized his body, and this is what he wanted.
Even said it. He's like, I like how I look in this.
Yeah,
this
this
I
is
like
what
how I
he
look
wanted
here.
to look like.
You know
so
what
that
I'm saying?
makes sense to me.
He did such a cool job with his lines enough to the point where it's in the works right now for his own spinoff. It's out there right now, so we might get that Jamie Foxx Electro spinoff.
I mean, we all know how good Jamie Foxx is, though.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Would you want to see him like as a good guy though, like or because
Anti-villain?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, something like
Anti-hero,
that.
yeah,
Something
right.
like that. I mean, you know, like Dr. Manhattan. Because, you know, Dr. Manhattan, the whole thing is he really don't care regardless. It's more like what's gonna be the best.
Right.
Like no matter what the cost is. I feel like he could be something like that. He kind of like, God level kind of right now. If he could get, like he said, if he could get to that pure energy status, then
it might be a series too, man.
Yeah.
You never know. He might try to like develop it and get his powers back. I wanted to mention the villains talking. We also had Sandman and the Lizard in here, and it was a point in time where they are captured in Doctor Strange's dungeon, a wizard dungeon, as they said in the movie. It was pretty funny.
I forgot what they called it.
Yeah, but basically they were all having a conversation, and so I thought that was cool because you had Doc Ock and Green Goblin from the same universe and the Sandman, and they all like mentioned to each other like, Osborn, you feel me, like you went crazy and died, and then Sandman even told Doc Ock like, you end up dying too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was, because they end up getting pulled into the universe right before they died, so they didn't actually know that they end up dying.
Right.
So that was pretty interesting.
Like the second before they died.
Right.
So, I guess the spell, since they were still alive, right before they died, so it got them like right before they died.
Right.
Since they're no longer alive, everybody who's still alive got pulled out from their natural time in history, but whoever was dead got pulled out right before they died.
Right. Because Sandman for sure survived.
Yeah, Sandman actually was on good terms with Spider-Man when he
at the end of the
movie. Yeah.
I wanted to shout out William Dafoe. He
killed it.
Him as the Green Goblin was crazy.
Killed it.
Like
killed it, man. His Green Goblin voice when he turned, like it's like you could tell like they amplify, they make it more loud and just more like I guess just more aggressive. Like, you know what I mean? Like it just
I like
more
how they
menacing.
kept the same like dynamic with at the Sam Raimi movie, how he was kind of like fighting inside his head with the Green Goblin, like it was regular
right.
Norman and the Green Goblin.
But then you see when he broke that mask though, that's when I think that's when the real Green Goblin took over all the way, because as soon as he broke the mask, you notice that he was still laughing in the background. Like,
oh, nice, nice. Okay, peep. Okay,
like it ain't like he just
he peeped the purple hood.
Yeah, it's kind of reminiscent like the Hobgoblin.
Yeah,
type.
that was tight.
That was
like
tight.
how they did the purple hood, so he didn't have the mask on the whole time. So him killing Aunt May. So that was like, so real quick. So
unexpected.
Green Goblin kills Aunt May, and initially I was like, damn, this is crazy. So I wasn't like super sad, but when Happy pulled up and saw Peter over the body and the police is right there, that's when I was like, all right,
that was sad.
This was
shout out.
That was
man.
a tearjerker right there. That was the first one.
That was another unexpected twist. It's like this is when, and that was like what, second act or like last part of the second act, like. This is when you also knew, like, damn, they really going there.
Yeah.
They, instead of Uncle Ben down, we all know about Uncle Ben. We seen the last two series, one with McGuire and the one with Garfield, where it was Uncle Ben that died.
Yeah.
In this one, they focused on Aunt May and made her into an Uncle Ben type character figure.
She said the classic
and she
lines.
actually ended up saying, like he said, the classic lines.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, switched it up a little bit.
So
but
basically, this
was the one from the comic book, though.
Yeah. This was like the lead up to his origins. So they didn't have to show him getting bit by the spider, but leading.
They mentioned it.
Yeah, but
when he was talking to MJ. Or something.
Okay. I just love how they did that. That was, it was way much more powerful this way. And, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how they got the tearjerker. Because like I said initially, it was like, okay,
nobody
she
had
died.
a problem with that neither. Like, you know how sometimes, like, when they change up the continuity a little bit, people are always nitpicky, like, oh, well, that didn't happen. This didn't. Like with Cowboy Bebop, for instance. Even though it's way different, but still, like, people
the movie was good enough, like,
the series, like, they gave it so much flack, you feel me? But with this one, like, they did it so well that nobody can really complain, because it's like, it's so well done. Like, you know what I mean? And it's so, like, nobody expected did you expect Ant-Man to die?
I kind of did. I kind of did.
I'll keep it 100.
Somebody was going to die. I knew that for a fact. We'll get to that, though. We'll get to that later, because we had made a bet. We'll talk about that at the end. So the really crazy moment, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are in here. And for me, when they appeared, when you see Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker through the portal that Ned creates, I immediately knew it was him because I see how tall and slim he is. So I'm like, I'm already juiced. But when he came through that portal and took that mask off, dude, that was the second time where I was like, okay, this is actually happening. For some reason, my brain was not registering it, though. It was like, wait, what? Like, it was just too crazy. Like, the rumors was out there. You kind of knew they was going to be in it. But when it happened, it was still so unreal to me, bro. Like, and like when Toby came in, he had the suit on. Like, not the suit, but like he didn't have the initial suit on. He came in so cool and casual. Right. Like the old Toby, bro. It was just so unbelievable.
Yeah, when Ned made the first portal, he was like, that was actually a pretty cool moment too when he first realized he had magic.
Oh yeah, Ned got magic now.
Yeah, but yeah, when I seen it was Andrew Garfield, I was like, damn, they really went. They did like I like you said, it was rumors and stuff. I wasn't really paying attention because we both wasn't really watching none of the trailers.
Facts.
So like, I knew like. I kind of knew just because all of y'all was just gassing it up, telling us. I don't know how y'all be knowing. Like, y'all need to just chill out, though, bro. Let us watch the movie. At least let the movie.
But it didn't, honestly, it didn't take away from it, though. It was still, like, for me, it didn't take away from it. I was still like, bro, this is crazy. Because, like, I wanted to see Toby and Andrew so bad. Like I said, I know Andrew Garfield get a lot of flack for his movies. Yeah. But, like, we had a conversation off camera about how he felt about all the Spider-Man, and we came down to the conclusion that the Andrew Garfield one was like the more emotional version of him. Like, he bodied that, you know what I'm saying? And like, I wouldn't mind more movies from him. And seeing Andrew Garfield in this movie do what he did, he stole the show. Now I'm not taking. Toby's the GOAT, don't get me wrong. But Andrew Garfield came in here and killed it, bro.
I got to shout out my man, Andrew Garfield, man.
He wasn't feeling them at first.
I was not feeling I just wasn't feeling those movies, bro.
I feel it. I get it.
Like from the villains to the Goblin was terrible in that movie. I mean, I don't.
He made jokes about it too. Because he was like, they fought aliens in space. And he was like, well, I fought like a rhinoceros.
Yeah, you was Spider-Man 3. He was Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
So like, but man, I see now that it wasn't Toby. It wasn't Andrew Garfield's fault.
Facts.
Bruh, you did your thing, bruh.
Facts. You killed it.
I see if you get a good director.
That's Drew now. We call him Drew. Spidey Drew.
Man, bruh, that was Spider-Man for me. That was Spider-Man for me.
He bodied that, bro.
Everybody did good, though. Even Tom Holland. Like, Tom Holland,
came in too cool.
Yeah. Man. And I also like...
or Tobey Maguire, my bad. I'm speaking Tobey Maguire came in too cool. My bad.
No, yeah, Tobey Maguire, I loved how he came in with the regular clothes, had the Spider-Man underneath. You know what I'm saying?
He more OG with it. Yeah.
Was like, you got your suit? You gonna wear regular clothes? He was like, who do you think you talking to, bro? I'm the OG, bro. What you mean? What you mean, Garfield?
Bruh.
And then they had the funny moment with the point when Ned walked in, he was like, "Hey, Peter," and they all looked up, and then they started pointing at each other. It was like the meme.
Facts. Yeah. They didn't know which one. We all Peter now. That was that was like they little jab at it. You keep how when the first two Peters, Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire met, they did the quick web shoot off. Yeah. Tobey Maguire served him up real quick.
Yeah, cause they probably didn't see. Yeah. Who knows what they didn't see?
So they initially was like, hold on, who was this? You know what I'm saying? So they kind of had like a little quick bout or whatever at their grandma's house. That was fun. Right. And they actually mentioned, they had the conversation about Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker having like biological web shooters.
Yeah.
That was
funny. I
love that. That was tight.
Because Garfield was just looking at his wrist like, bruh, what?
Did you just shoot that out here? That come out of you?
And then Tom was like, does it come out of anywhere else? Or
no, just
come out your ass.
But then he was like, do you get web block? He was like, I got web block before.
Yeah.
Because they be having to remake theirs.
Because they got to rechange it. They got to change it. His would just come out automatically. But he was like, I had an emotional whatever.
I was impressed how they was able to give everybody like a reasonable amount of screen time. Like I thought it was gonna be like, even though like I said we knew this was probably gonna happen, I thought it was gonna be like just to come help fight real quick and dip out.
Yeah.
No, they was there as
They
like
was there. They
real
actually became
supporting
friends.
characters or whatever.
I like how they Tom Holland was like trust your tingle and get married.
Oh yeah,
Bro. Oh, and the part, bro, when he figured out William
Dafoe,
Green Goblin,
he turned back to
like his spider senses.
His version of
in.
it, bro. His
Like,
version of Spider Sense was so clean,
it was
bro.
so
It was
clean.
much more intense. I'll say that. He has that over both the other Spider-Man.
He was just sitting there,
What?
and then it just like
hold on, y'all.
something happening. Like I don't know what's going on.
But he
just
figured
got
it,
up,
he said,
walked up,
like,
called Green Goblin hand. Then he just like he
bro,
started.
that was saucy.
That was saucy. That was a clean ass. That was a clean part.
So knowing Green Goblin killed Aunt May, you know Peter is pissed. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this, like they have like the ultimate fight scene at the end where all the villains and all the Spider-Man come together and fight.
On top of the new refurbished Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, with the Captain America shield now.
Yeah.
And you got what you're gonna get what you want. Like the fight scenes was going crazy, and it was a scene where they like, all right, look, y'all, we gotta work as a team. And Tom Holland was like, oh, I've been on the team, I've been on the Avengers,
Right.
And both the other Spider-Man like, wait, the Avengers, what is that? It was
Right,
like,
they
nah,
don't
don't even trip, but we got this. And so they do this like little web share thing when they spin together and just start going absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
and it just
was cold.
The crowd was going crazy, bro.
Right, because he had before they all had showed up. He hit Jay Jameson, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm at the Statue of Liberty," and he basically trying to tell everybody he was.
Oh yeah, Tom Holland. He was like, "Yeah, come see me here." Basically.
Yeah, he told the villain like to come see him at the Statue of Liberty, pretty much.
Yeah, so that's how they all ended up there.
That's how everybody ended up there, all the people and everything.
Got his redemption, Andrew Garfield. It was a part where MJ falls from the Statue of Liberty. Tobey Maguire tries to, not Tobey Maguire, but Tom Holland and Spider-Man tries to save her. But he gets pushed out of the way by Green Goblin's glider.
Yep.
And Andrew Garfield ends up saving the day. And that was like the third tearjerker moment for me. Yeah. Like, bruh.
That was
even
cold.
he, like, it was like that moment.
He learned. He learned from last time.
He got his, bruh. That was
because last time he tried to just, he tried to save her with the web and her.
He was much further away though.
But if you notice this time, he really like he
wasn't going out. Yeah, he
jumped. He jumped like that.
Yeah,
he definitely learned from the first time. Basically, it was a whole different attempt at it.
Right.
The first time he just shot the web. The web caught her, but it snapped her back. You know what I'm saying? This time he just caught her with the hands, and then start crying and shit because it's just an emotion.
My man Drew in his own series, bro. Bring him back. Bring back.
He
Andrew
can have
Garfield,
like a
bro.
series for sure.
Bring it back.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
I would watch that. That's a good idea, bro.
For
sure.
Real.
Come on. All right, Andrew Garfield needs a series for sure.
Peter Parker. I'm gonna keep saying that for sure. But Tobey Maguire stopping Tom Holland from killing the Green Goblin was another moment. Like, bruh. It
had to be Tobey Maguire too, because he's the only one that actually kind of caused somebody's death, like when Uncle Ben died.
Yeah.
So when Uncle Ben died in his version, he like chased the dude down and all that stuff. And then, what did it turn out? It wasn't even him or something.
No, it was Sandman ended up doing it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it was Sandman that ended up doing it, but he ended up forgiving Sandman.
Yeah.
But bro. It ends. Well, right before it ends, they cure all the bad guys, but Doctor Strange is still having a difficult time holding the box that the Goblin broke or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you get a quick glimpse of all the other villains that's possibly coming through. I was able to see.
There's a whole bunch of them.
I only got to see the Rhino. I only was able to make out the Rhino. Was you able to catch anybody else?
Not really. It was hard to see, like,
because I heard Kraven was in there and the Scorpion was in there, but I wasn't able to see.
Yeah, I wasn't able. Like,
so if y'all see, like, try to when the timeline is breaking open or whatever, you're gonna see other villains' silhouette come through. So keep your eye out.
I was looking too. I did.
I only seen the Rhino.
I kind of see what you're saying, like the Rhino in the first part. That's the only and I didn't even peep that they was even like. That's what was going on. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
They was like,
because he said they was coming through, and so they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody who knows.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I didn't even peep. That was crazy. Like now that I know that, once I go back and watch it, I'm definitely gonna go and try to zoom in and see what I can see.
How you feel about that post-credit scene with Venom
Saucy.
dropping on us? What happened?
All right, man. So post-credit scene, they show Venom. He's sitting down in the bar, I think in Mexico, and he's talking to a guy. He's writing like, "Oh, so he was purple and he had infinity stones, or something. He liked stones." He basically talking about Thanos and that, and
somebody giving them the breakdown of all the heroes in the Tom Holland universe.
Right. So yeah, and then
you said that you saw the end of the. I still haven't seen it, surprisingly, but you saw the end of Carnage.
In a Carnage post-credit scene, Venom is talking to Tom Holland's Eddie Brock, and he's saying like, basically just telling him about like the symbiotes, how they got like this, they got a hive mind, and it's like multiversal, and he's like, if I even let you see a glimpse of it, he would probably go crazy, and your head would probably explode. But then he was just about to let him show him a glimpse of it, of what his he said multiversal mind. So like, obviously multiversal means Tobey Maguire's universe, which means that Venom in Tobey Maguire's universe technically
connected to that one,
connected to the symbiotes in this universe. So multiversal would mean that he's connected to that symbiote, which means he also knows or knew who Peter Parker was.
That's why he was in.
Why he was in. That's
why. For those who are wondering why he was in the end of the post-credit scene.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Thank you, Callie.
Yeah, just go watch the post-credit scene in Carnage.
He ends up disappearing, but a piece of the symbiote stays behind.
Yeah.
So I think Marvel's gonna do their own version of Venom, and our Tom Holland's gonna be his own version of either Harry Osborn or Eddie Brock, and it's gonna go that way.
Do you think
they're gonna keep it separate?
Who gonna play Eddie Brock though?
We don't know. I mean, I don't, because like I say,
I know they got the Flash already. Flash Gordon.
Yeah, but
that went loose.
They all went to the movies. They all went to MIT. So they gone. You know what I'm saying? Ned gone. So Peter stayed in New York and got the apartment by himself. Made him the new costume. So he gonna be there, probably going to some type of community college or something like that, and he'll probably end up meeting new classmates. And who's to say? Not Norman, but Harry Osborn is not like a new classmate.
Yeah, they're gonna be in Massachusetts,
or he might start working for the Daily Bugle now because he don't need money to pay for the apartment.
Oh yeah, so he gonna be taking pictures of himself.
Basically, trying to clear his name, want to make everybody feel like he good. He good.
Just like all the other Spider-Mans. They worked that in perfectly. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, so that's exactly how you get it. You gotta do that. You gotta let them be.
Now we're gonna see the regular Spider-Man now.
How you feel about that suit?
Ooh.
Comic book accurate suit, bro. OG thing.
What's the director's name, bro?
Man, I forget his name, bro.
He needs some flowers.
Something
bro.
Watts.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll pull it up. Damn, my bad, bro.
But you are going crazy.
He did all three of these.
Bro.
All three of these is his. It's trilogy.
This was the best one.
This is a trilogy. Yeah, the best clearly.
One. And it's so sad because you did so well that these next three movies, bro, it's like you gonna have a bag. They don't just throw the bag at you, bro. You done made a 600. How much you say? 600 million already?
Yeah, already.
It's
on the way to make 800, but then by Wednesday. So
I'm gonna go see it again.
Clearly, me too. For sure, it's bad. So I gotta see this again.
I mean, bravo, bro.
It's scale 1 to 10.
9, bro. 1 to 10. I'm gonna go a 9.5. For the fact that, I don't feel like it was a perfect movie. I have to watch it again, but I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
I'm going 10, bro. It's bad. I'm going there.
10.
I had such a good time, bro.
I had a great time.
It was just it's only been 2 movies so far that we gave 10s to, or that I gave a 10 to. I gave Dune a 10, and I gave this a 10. So. They rare, I'm telling you, but this is one of the ones. Hey, you gotta go see this. If you are a Spider-Man fan, if you are a fan of Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, go see this. Go see it seriously. They held it down. Everybody did well. All the screen time was justified. I loved it. Even though it's like crazy how they put it together. It's a comic book movie. It's not a scientific movie. You know what I'm saying?
Physics.
So go there and just have fun. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's a 10. It's a 10 for sure.
Wait, hold on, bro. We didn't talk about Doctor Strange though.
What about this guy? We gotta talk about Doctor Strange on his own. Doctor Strange, at the end of this movie, there is a crazy stinger that they're not gonna release it for a while until the movie's gonna be in theaters for like at least a couple of more weeks. But it's the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer.
Looks amazing.
It's the whole trailer at the end. So don't leave. It's two stingers. It's the Venom one and the Doctor Strange one. We're gonna do our own separate video on it. We're not gonna wait 2 weeks though. We'll probably do it tonight, but it's worth its own video because it is crazy.
It's pretty dope.
We gotta shoot it soon because like it's still kind of fresh in my mind because we can't look it up right now. It's bad unless you try to find somebody who's pirated. And we don't want to do that. But that's our spoiler review, y'all, for Spider-Man No Way Home. We both loved it. You guys definitely go check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment if you've seen it and what you think about it, how you felt about it. Go ahead and spoiler it up. You know what I'm saying? Who's your favorite
Spider-Man?
Who's your favorite Toby?
Peter Parker.
Tom? Andrew? Which one? Let us know. It was great. Had a great time. I love doing reviews like this. We're going to keep them coming. Real Squad.
Real Squad. Get the
Get out of here.
Get out the stove.